night. It's about 7:15, and what a great spot. This was actually a lot better than it looked. Very comfortable. And it has rained on and off all night. I'm very happy that I was under here. I left the doors open all night on both sides, so tent is completely dry. Thank God, if I had been out in the woods, it would have just been rained on all night. So I've got it all dried out and hidden inside the backpack, and it's still raining. Not, you can kind of hear it, but it's been on and off all morning. So it's supposed to let off, I think, around 10 today. I'm not sure, but I'm gonna get going. Mostly trail today, it looks like. One long road walk through Eddyville, and we're gonna get to the second cache. So let's get going. That's neat looking. Bunch of cool rock formations over here. Little bench there. Probably could set up a real small tent there, like a fly creek, but yeah, I liked my spot better. But this is pretty cool. Alright, I crossed a creek and it was dry, so I saw water in it in other places, so I was able to run down and grab a liter. So should be good. I don't have my water map. I think I mentioned, I don't know if I accidentally dropped it or what happened, but I won't have any, I don't really know where it is until I get back on map 9, and right now I'm on map 13, so, well, here's some right here. I just figured I'd find it back here. It's been rainy, and so R2R this way. Well, as I was saying at the last sign, that it can be easy to get off trail. As it turns out, I was off trail, but the sign down there said if I took a right, I'd end up on the river to river. So instead of backtracking, I just took this little trail all the way up, and bam, met back up with it. But that's how easy it is to get off. I mean, there are just so many intersections that aren't marked. You gotta constantly keep looking. And yeah, I swore I was on. I've already checked like 3 or 4 times today and turned around. It's just yeah, a lot of little intersecting trails, so be careful about that. Something I haven't pointed out about this trail is that it is insanely muddy. I mean, you can see that, almost all of it. I mean, there are just huge stretches like that with rocks and mud. And I know that there are horses on part of this trail, and you can tell that's what it is. It just tears it up, and then it rains, and wow. I mean, look at my feet. Day 5 is kind of crazy so far. I thought the rain would be gone, but maybe it'll blow off in an hour or two. I want to get to the second cache today, which was right around 20 miles. We should be able to get there and a little bit beyond it. It's on a road, but yeah, hard hiking today. It's real muddy, so whew. But anyway, thanks for coming with me again. Let's head back that way. I don't want to jinx it, but this is by far the best trail I have been on today. I mean, I have been going through a mud bog, rock-filled mud bog all morning, and it's just really slows you down. That combined with getting off trail a few times, but yeah, this is really nice. Just wanted to check in and show you that real quick, that some parts of this are really great. It's a really beautiful area. Just kind of spin around a little. So yeah, beautiful hike through here, and I hope this holds up. So now it's time to make up some time. This is the thing I've been fighting against all morning. It's just like this in a lot of places, and I I end up getting way out here on the edge. It's pretty marshy over there even. Step over there. You have to. So I've been trying to just find the firmest edge that I can and get through it. So this is what I'm talking about. This really will slow you down. It's constant trying to find some firm ground to step on. Definitely a slog through here. So I'm going to put this up. I don't want to fall down. Need the trekking poles for this. Really pretty colors back here. Maybe kind of a slog in the mud, but it's a great time of year to be out here. And I'm not sure if I mentioned or not, but I have not seen anybody. I thought that there would be people on trail in late October because of the colors and everything. And on day one, coming down the road, right before I got to that inspiration point, I met a guy and a girl there, and they were about to finish that day, and they're the only backpackers that I've seen. So pretty cool. If you want a trail to yourself, this is a good one. Just another little look at the trail. As you can see, it's not all an easy footpath. It actually is quite rocky in places. And of course the rain and mud make it a lot more slippery than it normally would be. So anyway, I think I'm getting close to a little bitty road walk. And then we have a long one. We go in the woods for a while, and I'm going to try to really make up some time when I get on these roads. I'm going to try to fly. So let's get out there. My map says this is Bay Creek / something lake. I was just looking at it. Short-term memory loss. So my map says this is Bay Creek / Millstone Lake. Guessing it goes around there out into a more of a main channel. Back over here looks kind of scummy. There's everything we've been walking through. Up on these rocks, it's kind of cool. Trash down there. Ooh. I don't know if you guys can make it out on the sign here. It says Eddyville, 5 miles, and just on the other side of Eddyville is where our second and final cache is. So gonna keep heading on. Trail's been pretty good. Just crossed the road. That was a fairly decent section back there, marked better as well. Actually saw Well, let's see, 3 girls that were out backpacking for 2 days, and then a huge group of kids, and I'm not really sure what they were doing. Some of them had packs, some of them didn't, but they were all cool. Pretty cool little area here, right on the side of the trail. Stream is pretty clear, but if you look right over there, you can see a bunch of mud in the water. And that is from me dipping my feet in the water, trying to get the mud off of these shoes. But boy, is it caked on there. This has been the, I have never seen anything like this. I think this part of the trail is more for riding horses than hiking, because wow. I mean, you just can't make any time. You're constantly sinking in the mud, slipping in the mud. I mean, this is great compared to some of the stuff I've been through. So, never thought I'd say it, but I'm ready to get to the road. This has been some hard miles today with all this mud back here. I mean, there are a few really nice sections, but boy, when it hits hard. Beautiful creek though. And I think I'm a little over 2 miles from the road, so at this pace it's gonna probably take me over an hour to get there, so I'm gonna keep slugging away at this thing. But check that out. Wow. Alright, here we go. Well, I finally popped out on the road back there, and I'm not sure how far it is to the cache, but I'm definitely going to get there today no matter what I have to do. And I think it's a little after 3:30, believe it or not. And let's see what the old Garmin says. 16 miles, so we still have another at least 5 or 6 to go. Well, check it out. Grand Tower 103 miles back. So we made it over the 100-mile mark back there. Didn't even think about it till just now. And E-Town, where we're going, 54 miles. That's awesome. So 54 miles, we'll be wrapping this baby up. Today is what, day 5? So yeah, I'm gonna see how close I can get in these next 2 days. I don't think I can finish on day 7, but it might be close. Well, the road's just right up there, and there's this big fallen tree, and I knew I would recognize this spot, so here we go with the cache number 2. This is the one that takes a screwdriver, so I left a screwdriver here. Got some fuel just in case. I don't think I'm gonna need that. A Gatorade and some water, which I'm going to take all that, not all the water, but as much of it as I can, probably drink the whole Gatorade. And I'm going to swap this out real quick and try to get back into the woods and just find a place to camp for tonight. So I made it off the road walk, back into the woods. It's 5 o'clock on the dot, so it gets pretty dark around 6, so I'm hoping I find something. I mean, I'm just going to start looking now in the hopes that I find something between 5:15 and 5:30. Get this thing set up, and yeah, I'm just really tired today. All that slipping and sliding through the mud kind of wore me out, so I'm going to be just over 20 miles when I left the road right back there. Just a shade over, like 20.2, so yeah, see how much farther I can make it down here. The trail is right next to a fairly busy road, and I just really don't want to camp near a road that busy. You know, I don't mind a dirt road or something, but anyway, I'm making a turn here, and I'm not sure what that trail is, but hopefully this will take me away from the road. And have been looking. I went up on a hill way back there and just didn't see anything, so kept going. But all right, next check-in at camp. It's 6 o'clock and I found a spot that will work. Not the greatest, but I could have just kept walking around here forever. I was over there, came over here, looked over there, walked around, and I'm just like, I'm tired and I just need a place to crash. So this will do it. Not very far off the trail. Trail is right over there, but it's not the river to river. I went past the turn down another trail just a little bit, and so in the morning I just backtrack about 30-50 feet and I'll be back on trail. But anyway, whoo! Not the most exciting day for filming and stuff, but what a day. Day 5, man. Killer. So glad we hit the cache. We got all the food we need to get to the end. We're gonna hit tomorrow and the next day really hard, and then Tuesday we should be around 10 miles. So that's gonna be it for day 5. Appreciate you hanging out with me, and I'll see you in the morning. As it's day 6 and I can see the sky out there. I'm still kind of got a mess going on in here, but just thought I'd do a check-in before I get up and get hiking for a change. And yeah, looks like sunny weather today, and hopefully it'll be a day where I can have some dry socks for a little bit. So I'm gonna finish getting all this stuff in there, and I'll see you out on the trail. I don't know what's going on over there. I hope I'm not going that way. But anyway, just wanted to say good morning from the trail. And I can see the sun coming up through the trees. What a glorious sight. So far, trail has been much nicer today. I'm past the Lusk Creek trailhead, and it seems like it's just gotten way better. I was just barely past it last night, but hopefully this will dry up even more today. Today and tomorrow is supposed to be really pretty, so looking forward to it. Really, today and tomorrow are my big days, and then we're out. Well, I don't know what is going on down there, but anyway, just wanted to say good morning and welcome to day 6. Well, I did not expect this. This is pretty deep, and it looks like I have to get over there, so I'm already in it. I'm thinking I'm going to take the opportunity to wash my shoes and my pants while I walk through this, so I'm just going to walk through it. I may get up there. It looks like it might be a little, yeah, it's pretty deep out there, so anyway, here we go. The little dam here is actually pretty hard. I'm able to get across on this. I probably shouldn't be filming just in case I do slip. But it's not as bad as it appeared. I thought I was going to get up over knee deep. Alright, so just across that little dam there. Wow. Some beautiful rock formations over there too. I walked down there to the end and checked them out. Really pretty. It's kind of misty today. Guess everything drying up. Well, standing in the middle of nowhere, just thought I'd do a quick check-in here. Show you guys a little piece of the trail back here. Not sure what time it is, probably around 9:30-ish, I'm guessing. And probably gone about 5 or 6 miles, but what a beautiful day it is turning into. I'm so happy. There's been some mud today, but not like yesterday. I've managed to get around most of it, so anyway, just gonna keep heading on in the Lusk Creek Wilderness area. That's where I am. What a gorgeous area. Loving this color, man. Well, day 6, and I have finally met 2 different hikers now. I met one about an hour ago, and I just met a guy back there. And we were both trying to figure out how to get across this creek, because if you're on the Avenza app on map 9, it tries to get you to go across, but apparently there's a reroute. It's really confusing because they still have old blazes there, so it just kept taking me in a circle. I was crossing the creek and looking around. I came back across, went across, and anyway, I happened to see a blaze that was off trail, and I started following that trail, and looking at the Avenza, it was saying I was off trail. So I kept trying to figure it out, and I finally just said, well, there's a blaze there must be a reroute, so I'm just gonna go that way. And I went down a couple hundred yards, and there was another blaze, so I was like, okay, good. And then I met that guy, and he was having the exact same issue, going, I don't know what's going on here. I'm like, okay, good. So just a heads up, if you're doing the trail and you're on map 9 right in the middle, and you get to a weird creek crossing and can't figure it out, that's what's going on. There's a little reroute through here, so just keep your eye open for some blazes going in a different direction. But anyway, I probably blew about a half an hour back there. I did stop. I took my shoes completely off and really washed them out. Washed my socks off, my pants. Look how good they look. And I'm just gonna keep walking and let everything dry out. But wow, was I getting frustrated, because I knew I was just killing time back there. So heads up, map 9. Well, I'm over here at Bethesda Church and Cemetery, and trail comes out right here, so there's a road walk coming up here. And wow, after that one little spot where the trail is remarked, there's another spot later on that was not near as hard to figure out, but yeah, it's a little weird. There's a sharp right turn and you go across, and I luckily somehow caught a blaze way on the other side and got my little scope out and confirmed that there was one over there. So, but I did walk around for a few minutes trying to figure out which way to go. But other than that, beautiful area, not near as muddy as yesterday, thank God. I walked through water again just back there, so hopefully this will all dry up on this road walk. I have to admit, I usually just walk by this graffiti, but that's the first one that ever made me really, really laugh out loud, man. was not expecting that. I am off trail again. A pretty good distance. I thought I had a long way down this road, but I guess there was a little cutoff back here that I missed, and I've just been walking along, flying, trying to make up time, and I guess that's what I got. I wasn't really paying attention, and yeah, it looks like I got quite a ways back, so I may have to stop short today. I'm going to do 22 or 23 miles, just not on trail. I got back here to this telephone pole where there's a blaze, and I'd walked around the other side, and there is one telling you to turn left here. I went way down there across that bridge where the graffiti was, and then way up another hill. I'm going to say round trip, easily a mile off. I think what happened there were a couple trucks went by me, and I just kind of got distracted or just didn't see it. But either way, man, I can't believe how much I've been off trail today. But there's a spot over around just past the 20-mile mark, and then there's a 2.5 mile road walk. So I guess I'm going to try to get close to that road. That would at least put me at 20 trail mile days. And that'll be alright. Maybe I can make it up tomorrow, but anyway, I'm just gonna try to laugh about it and keep having a good day. This is just beautiful back here. And look at this trail. It's been very nice. Very little mud. I think everything's kind of just dried out a little bit. Maybe this isn't as used by a horse. I'm not sure. But it's been pretty good. I'm just trying to slow down every once in a while and admire what I'm walking through. A lot of color. I'll be damned, an actual campsite. I cannot believe it. This is maybe the 5th one. I don't know. You could probably squeeze a few tents in here. This is nice right here. Maybe a small one back there sideways. That'd be cool. Anyway, kind of trash, but you know, I think we're near getting near a road or some popular area. Anyway, I just had to check in because I never see that. Looks like there's actually maybe a lot of cool camping around here. I bet you could walk around here and find something. Alright, I better concentrate here. And, oh cool, at least the trail, we'll see, there's a, gotta watch out for that. Cool. It just continues, man. And yeah, I was just looking at the maps. I think I'm gonna, because of so much getting off trail today, I'm gonna get as close to my next road walk as possible. Let me see what time it is. It is 4:12 and we're at 17:05 on the Garmin. And I really thought when I started out today this was going to be my best day. I felt super strong. I was really flying, and then just damn, all the getting off the trail. But it's just how it goes, so I'm gonna push on, and hopefully tomorrow I can just do, you know, 22 and I'll be in great position, so it's no big deal. Man, if it were 1 hour later, I actually think I would try to camp there. Even if I couldn't set up, I think I could cowboy under there. It'd be alright for one night. But I can walk for another hour to hour and a half if I need to, so dang, that was a cool one. Man, perfect. The only problem is it's right on the trail, so. I just came up the trail there and walked out into this and saw this and this flat spots, and it's 5:15, and I'm like, well, this isn't even a question. I mean, I'm stopping here. This is awesome. So this is pretty cool. I don't know if you can see down there, but this has been on the edge of this ridge for a long way. You just can't really film off the side, but yeah, this is really awesome right here. So I think I'm gonna try to set up right here and have this. So I'll definitely cut it short. I mean, I was only gonna walk another 15 to 30 minutes, so that's not enough miles or mileage to pass up this great spot. So excellent. And the trail's just right there. When I wake up, bam, just get right back on. So anyway, I'll see you in a second. Well, I got her all set up, and I think this is a really great spot here. My only downside maybe is I'm standing on the trail here. You can see the markers there, and so it's about 2 steps to my tent stake, but I haven't seen anybody on trail, so I think it's going to be cool. I'll be out of here early. It's already almost 6. Tried to set up over there where I put that little log, but out on the edge is solid rock. I couldn't get any stakes in, so I moved up there in the flat leaves, and boy, that was really nice up there. And I actually staked down the corners, came back down here to get everything, and I saw this spot and that view, and I go, you know, I could probably just for once camp right next to the trail and enjoy this view. And yeah, I really love this spot. Probably my favorite one, this one in the rock overhang so far. And looks like I have a little bit of a signal here. Might be able to get a message home other than the Garmin, you know, preset. And I got that log. There's another little one right there, so I'm going to sit on that one, cook on the other one, and enjoy this view for tonight. Tomorrow will be our last big day. Today was a crazy day. I mean, yesterday was Mudbog City, and today was where's the trails? You know, now the one on the road was totally my fault. I just walked right by that blaze, but excuse me. Other than that, not as long of a day, but couldn't pass this up. So I'm gonna call it a night here, and I'll see you guys in the morning. We got Garden of the Gods, and we're gonna get as far past that as we can and camp our last night. So I'll see you tomorrow for day 7. Good night.